Chain Reaction was released in 1996. This is directed by Andrew Davis and it's written by J.F. Lawton and Michael Bortman, and we have a cast including Keanu Reeves, Morgan Freeman. We have Neil Flynn in it a tiny bit, and it's because of Neil Flynn that I became aware of this and wanted to watch this. And in general, it's not my kind of story, but I still found it to be really engaging, so that obviously works in the film's favour. And it's about two researchers who are creating this better alternative to energy, a greener energy source, and they end up having to go on the run. I won't say why exactly. Well, I'll read what IMDb says. It says that they go on the run because, and I quote, they are framed for murder and treason. What does that have to do with energy? Well, I'm not going to say, of course, but while I said it's not my kind of narrative, it is a very, very well written story, and there's a lot of substance to it. And I think that's why I found it to be really engaging, because it's just so well written that I thought it was a really fascinating, and for me at least, really unpredictable film. If it is your kind of story, then maybe it would be less unpredictable, I'm not sure. But for me at least, I had no idea where it was going. And I certainly found it to be a really fascinating experience. The characters are very well written, the performances are really great. The camera work is wonderful. The music is amazing. The music's quite quick a lot of the time, which really helps to set the pace of the narrative. It is a very, very quick film. There's a lot happening and it's constantly moving forward, and it never really seemed to slow down. So that's another reason why I found it to be really engaging, because there was always something happening. There are, of course, moments where it's a little slower, but it constantly has this quite quick pace, and I think that certainly works really well. It's a solid narrative. The characters are great. The performances are brilliant. Visually, it is absolutely spectacular. It is really fabulous to look at. And I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, based purely on personal preferences. So if, like me, you think, I don't know if this is going to be for me, but there's a reason why you want to watch it, I'd say absolutely give it a go. Chain Reaction was a pleasant surprise in that regard. I think it's a solid narrative, visually incredible, with some great characters and performances. And of course, if it sounds like your kind of film, then definitely check it out. I doubt I'd ever watch it a second time, but it certainly exceeded my expectations based on personal preference, and with that in mind, needless to say, I'm rather happy to recommend it.